Hey, what is up, squad? We are back with, season 9 character tier list. Not gonna lie, a lot of things happened this season. I enjoyed every bit of it. It was cool. The reintroduction of the Elemental Masters, Harumi's and Mistake's death and stuff like that. Dude, so many things happened. Like the first realm stuff, the stuff with Garmadon, like everything was so freaking good. I enjoyed every bit of the season, man. It was just amazing. Really dark and also really good storytelling. So yeah. All right, enough of that. Hype for this tier list, and then we're gonna start season 10, which is the final of the trilogy, right? So that's gonna be fucking sick. But yeah, if you guys want early and uncut reactions, make sure to check out the Patreon. If you want early edited reactions, check out the YouTube membership. Let's get right into it. Okay, guys. So first things first, Pitzel or Samurai It's. Not gonna lie, I felt like Pitzel played yes, she was part of the resistance, but I felt like she was a very big non-factor this season. For me, she felt like a B this season. She kind of got cooked everywhere, like by everyone. Didn't feel like she did too much. Yes, she did her best, but I just felt like she was super underwhelming this season at all. Like, I'm just trying to think, like, other than being in the mech and just whacking like the fodder, I guess like the NPCs, then yeah, there wasn't really much for her to really show, man. Like, I really hope they give her an upgrade or something. Like, at least, make her at least be helpful and useful to the ninjas, right? So that's why she is a B this season for me. Dareth, my goat, man. He's always an S plus. Like, this season was just fucking hilarious with him trying to get, his elemental powers, but turned out to be laxatives, man. Like, what the heck, man? I do wonder, will he ever get elemental powers in the next, I don't know, next few seasons? Like, I highly doubt it, but imagine a day where Dareth gets OP. I mean, he can do things on an accident. He can beat people on an accident. We've seen that, but yeah. All right, but great character overall. I just love him. So yeah. All right, Ronan, not gonna lie, they didn't really show Ronan that much this season. Like, for me, what did he do? I mean, he got captured in the very first episode on TV, got sent to prison, and then just yapped. Yeah. It was really normal. I mean, I like him as a character, so I'll put him at B for now. All right, Faith. Dude, I love Faith, bro. Like, her as heavy metal, that shit was pretty good. Like, her introduction with the Dragon Blade, kicking down the ninjas, that shit was so cool, bro. I really like her, and the fact that she's so, so fucking skilled at what she can do, using those chains and stuff like that. I wonder what role she's gonna play next season, because like I know it's not the end, right? Like, there's no way this season is the last time we're gonna see of her, right? Like, because you have the Oni coming into Ninjago. Maybe we get help from the Dragon Hunters and the Dragon, because the Dragons and Oni have been at odds for a long time. So maybe we can also get the Dragon Hunters help too. So that would be pretty interesting. I would love to see like a full-scale war, man. But yeah, for me, Faith was a really good character, man. I actually like her. She's an S plus for me. Skylar, dude. So even any questions asked, fucking straight to the top for me, man. Like, just her coming in with the squad, with the Elemental Masters, setting everything up, helping the team, the resistance, every single, point of turn, absorbing Garmadon's power, stopping the Colossus and controlling the Colossus. Like, that shit was so fucking sick, man. I just never thought about it that way. Like, I never thought about Skylar taking Garmadon's power and using it for herself, right? Obviously it comes with a price, right? But that shit was crazy. Like, I loved it, man. It was awesome. Okay. I don't know why I always forget his name, bro. Shade. Right? Yeah, Shade. I get him mixed up with Ash and the smoke guy sometimes. So yeah. Shade, he's a cool character. It's just, I really wish they showed more of the elemental monsters, like, individually. Like, I put him at A, like he did a good job with his I guess disappearing power, right? Like, shadow power. But I really wish they like showed more of the individual prowess of the elemental masters. I feel like they kind of just they're there for the sake of it. You know what I mean? Apart from like a few of them, like apart from like Karloff and Skylar, right? I feel like a lot of the times the others are like kind of irrelevant. So yeah. Light Guy, W Light Guy though. Like I think Light Guy did a pretty good job infiltrating the building. Resistance never quits, man. Skylar taking his power, combining both their powers, which was fucking insane. Like, oh yeah, I forgot to even mention that for Skylar, bro. Like using two elemental powers at once. Holy fucking shit. I guess the more she trains in that, the more she could use it, more frequently. That would make it so broken. Like, oh my god, using two elemental powers at once. Maybe she can even use more than two. But yeah. All right, Tots, dude, they didn't really show much from Tots. Like, other than her getting mad, I'm gonna put her at B. Like, dude, I really want them to like show more of like Tots. I feel like Neuro was another one that they didn't really like show off much. At least Griffin got a little bit, and same with Karloff. But yeah, I just wish they, kind of, and show people why they're elemental masters, right? So yeah, Karloff, fucking love Karloff. But for me, he was an S. Other than the start, when he came and rescued the ninjas, and the second episode, I felt like he didn't have too much of a, I guess, showing for the rest of the season, right? But he definitely made a strong impact. It was like fucking sick. So for that, he just gets an S. So yeah, I would love to put him an S plus, but yeah. All right. Where would I put Griffin? I don't know, man. Like Griffin just feels like he's there, but I do like him a lot because he's a speedster, right? I mean, his powers are pretty crazy. He did help put the chains on at the end as well. A lot of things happening with Griffin. I feel like he should be much stronger than what is shown to us. Like genuinely, with speed that fast, I feel like people shouldn't be able to like catch up to you eye-wise. Like I feel like a lot of times he just loses to a random fucking normal hit, bro. Like genuinely. Like he got taken out by Big One, right? Yeah, Big One. When they did the ambush. But yeah, I always feel like Turner could be so much better. Like genuinely. I feel like they could have made him a better character. Like, I feel like if he didn't get like a nerf, because I feel like speed is kind of OP and all. Like, if he becomes untouchable, like literally he's just winning everything. If that happened, he'll be 100% S plus. But from what we've shown for now, an A. Let me go Neuro. Neuro is kind of the same as Tots this season, in a way. Other than like, oh, actually, it was cool to see him implant ideas into the Big One. I did forget about that. That was actually pretty fucking sick. And then him reading the minds, yeah, I'll put him at like the lower side of A, I feel like. I feel like he just did the bare minimum, right? All right. Is that Teenage Wu? It is Wu. Yep. Okay. What do I say about Wu? I mean, Wu was awesome this season. Obviously, his character was not what I expected when he first got turned into a teenager. He felt more like a wuss. Very reserved. Very shy. All right. But then once he got the goatee, man, once he got all his memories back, dude, he turned the fuck up. But yeah, definitely put him at S plus. He was a great character. I think I'll put him. I didn't like him as much as Faith actually. I actually like Faith more than Wu, surprisingly. So yeah. All right, Miss Take, dude. Miss Take did like everything. Imparted wisdom. Gave Dareth the brown powers. Cool reveal with her being an Oni. I'm surprised I didn't get that clue sooner, man. Like genuinely, like it was literally all the clues were right there. But yeah, awesome reveal for the Oni form. Like, dude, I feel so bad that she just died like that. Like, oh my god. Maybe she made it out alive. I don't know, man. But it was definitely sad to learn that she kind of just went out like that. But it was cool. It was cool. It was like a final fight for her, right? So I think that's pretty sick. And the fact that she used to be, one of the people that helped clear out the Onis, like betrayed her clan or race, I mean, and just wiped all the ones that invaded Ninjago. Actually, fucking crazy. For that, I put her at high S. I think. I feel like I wanted more from her. Like I genuinely felt like I wanted more. All right, Ultraviolet, dude. Ultraviolet was a good character, man. I like Ultraviolet. Sometimes I feel like out of the big three, though. Like the commanders, right? Like Mr. E and Big One and Ultraviolet. I felt like at times she was, I guess, the least popular one. You know what I mean? In terms of like screen time. But then again, I did love her, yelling and stuff like that. The fights were sick, especially the one with Nya at the end, right? That shit was so cool. But yeah, I always like Ultraviolet, so she's an S for me. Okay, I always forget his name. What was it? Was it Cloud? He's all right. I feel like this season he didn't do so much. He didn't have as much, I guess, compared to last season, right? Like last season had a really, really good introduction. With like along with the other, Sons of Gamadons, right? So, but this season, not so much of an impact. So I'm gonna put him at C. Big one, bro. Big one. He got fucking cooked. He got fried. I still like the big one though. I do think the mask with the telekinesis, that shit was cool. But I can't believe he fell for Neuro's trick, so that was definitely interesting. But for now, he's just an A for me. Mr. E, dude. I can't believe Mr. E went out like that. For me, Mr. E's an S, like S plus for me. I always like it, even though he was only there for 2 episodes. He is so fucking sick, man. I love character design. His aura's unmatched, and I'm just sad he went out like that. Like, come on, out of all the commanders you could have chosen, you chose Mr. E. Like, please, man. I can't believe he didn't make it to the end of the season, man. That actually sucks. I guess that's just it for him. All right, Harumi. Damn. Not gonna lie, Harumi was great this season. I think second favorite character this season, 100%. Actually, maybe third. I don't know. We gotta check the rest of the list, right? Just from start to finish, her being a menace, her always trying to be Gamadon's child, and eventually succeeded, right? And then at that end point, right? She actually made a turnaround, and I was really, really surprised by that character growth right there. Obviously, she didn't want that family to experience the same thing she did, but the fact that it came full turnaround like that is actually insane. The way she went out the same way her parents did, like, come on, man. That was so fucking dark, and I was actually like feeling a bit sad too. I was hoping she would come around and actually turn good. Maybe see the what she was doing was wrong, because I felt like she did realize that at the end, right? Like with her seeing the kid and the parents about to experience the same thing that she did. I thought she was also going to turn around too, because she realized that she was also doing the same thing to this family, right? Or to these people of Ninjago City. So yeah. But yeah, overall enjoyed every bit of her. So yeah, that was sick. These guys, I don't know, man. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna go character design. Let's go C. Yep. Okay, we got gossip. Just cause you fell for Dareth, I'm gonna put you higher. Okay, I'm gonna put you at higher. Just cause you fell for the brown ninja. Okay, but when is brown ninja about to reveal his identity so that they can get together, right? Definitely interesting. TV crew, dude. How did you not capture his awesomeness? You get a D for that, man. Like, you did not capture Dareth's awesomeness on camera. That's crazy. You just get a D for that, man. All right, Kai. How did I feel about Kai this season? I love Kai this season. Yeah, Kai was great this season. I think he was very awesome from start to finish. Never giving up. He had a lot of good moments, even though every single ninja got fucking cooked by the Dragon Hunters, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they got cooked from start to finish. Even so, actually, I think I put him at S. Yeah, I don't think it was like super S plus. Like the ninjas, yes, they had some moments. A lot of time it was just imparting wisdom to Wu, right? And then also like fighting off the Dragon Hunters. But other than that, I don't think they, all had a super big moment. So yeah. Like compared to like last season, right, where we had like Zane versus Mr. E, that shit was like sick. But yeah, I'll just put him at S for this season. Wait, let me take a look at my notes a bit. I usually like take a bit of notes too to see, because it helps me like remember some stuff. Yeah, nah, he stays at S. All right, police commissioner. I mean, these ones are really not applicable. I'm gonna just put them all at C because like, I mean, they came around at the end. Yeah, I'll put them up at around B, actually. It helped out at the end, took down the Colossus. I still can't believe the Colossus went down like that, man. That is so insane. The Colossus went down like that. Also, how come the Colossus isn't here? Wait, let me put him in. All right. Okay, where do I put this guy? I mean, I put him at C. Like, these guys were irrelevant to me. Okay, the Iron Baron. He was a pretty good villain, actually. I like the fact that he used fear to install, pretty much to control the tribe, right? Like, using the fear of Onis, which turned out to be a freaking lie. I do wonder what the actual story was, though. Like, how did he actually lose his leg and arm? Was, like genuinely. I don't think they actually explained that part. Like, obviously, we took out his lies. So the question is, then what happened to the other people that he was with, right? To travel into the Oni lands? Did he, like, kill them himself? Because they never really expanded on that, on his backstory. It was cool. I did like the fact that he did use the ninjas as like a, I guess, a bargaining chip, right? To get the golden armor. And he kind of went out with a bang, to be honest. Fucking melted metal, bro. That shit was crazy, man. But yeah, I actually quite liked him. I'm gonna put him this season. I actually liked him more than the Elemental Masters this season. I think I put him at low S, actually. Okay. I got Jetpack. The Jetpack Rider Girl. Jetjack, right? Wait, Jetjack? Okay. Where would I put her? I think the design is cool. Overall, like, her design's sick. But she got fucking cooked. She did leave that tracker. She did come around too and freed the ninjas too, huh? Honestly, she's not too bad. I think I put her around low A. Yeah, not too bad, actually, I think. And then this guy was the guy that questioned Danger Buff. I mean, we only had like one interaction with him, right? I'm gonna just put him at NA for now. Okay, we got these guys. I mean, he was pretty crazy. I always forget his name, but the fact that you're able to smell where the ninjas were 6 hours away, like how far away too, just based off scent alone, was insane. I'm gonna put him like around here. I actually liked him more than Tots, to be honest. I'd say the same for these two, actually. I guess they kind of like a trio together, right? But yeah. I mean, he didn't really do much with his spider legs. Same with this guy. So I might put them a bit lower. Yeah, I'm gonna put them here. All right, Jay. Jay was great this season. I enjoyed Jay this season. Like, just him losing his absolute shits and not giving a fuck anymore. That was a good Jay. And then when he came around, that was not the good Jay. But yeah, I did like what Jay did this season. So I'm gonna put him at S+ for that. Obviously, he did come too. I did wish we did have some more moments for the ninjas. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this season reminded me a lot of season 1, right? Like, with just the 4 ninjas together, traveling together and stuff like that. So I think that was pretty sick. The roulette guy. Like, why do we have a slots guy? Okay, just for design wise, I already like this guy. I'm gonna put him actually up here, man. Like, generally, just for design wise, that was very interesting what he could do with the wrenches and stuff like that, just all lining up. Who's this one again? I'm trying to remember. Why is it coming out blank? Okay, I'm gonna skip him for now. Okay, for these ones, this is the family that Harumi rescued. The thing is, like, I mean, they had one appearance, right? I'm gonna just put them in. Like, I just cannot rank these. Like, there's just not enough, right? Mailman, W Mailman. I'm gonna put him at S. Okay, Zane. What did Zane do this season? I'm trying to think hard. What Zane did this season. Yes, he was kind of with the other ninjas. To me, he was kind of the same as the other ninjas, actually. I feel like the only difference this season for that would be different would be Cole. I feel like Cole was the only one that had a lot of showing and a lot of importance to the season because, he's the one looking after Wu. That means I kind of want to put Jay back down to S, actually. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Like, these three were kind of intertwined this season, right? No one, having a bigger moment than each other. I mean, Jay for me was slightly more, but does that warrant an S+? I don't think so, actually. All right, Cole. For me, Cole warrants an S+ this season, I think. Yeah. Like, just the things he did, the invading, the infiltrating, and then him, imparting wisdom, which was pretty I mean, it was always wisdom that he kind of returned back, right? Back to Wu, which was kind of funny. And then, Kid Wu, returning that back. But yeah, I definitely liked Cole a whole lot this season. Hopefully, I wished he got a little bit more. Like, if he did get a bit more showing, like a bit more spotlight, I feel like he would shoot up way to the top. So yeah. But I really enjoyed Cole for everything he did this season. Okay. Can't believe he built that dragon, by the way. It's actually insane. Nya was awesome this season too. I actually think I liked Nya a lot. What she did, getting Lloyd out, making sure she stayed true to her mission, right? Protecting Lloyd just at every step of the way, right? And just letting him escape, helping him do everything. And then her fights too were fucking sick, especially the one with Ultraviolet. I think that was pretty fucking cool. But yeah, for me, she was really sick this season. S plus. This is still not coming to my mind for some reason. All right, Lloyd. Okay, Lloyd. Oh, where do I put Lloyd? I think at the top, actually. Yeah. Like, just the fact that he learned how to grow from not using, his powers. Obviously, he lost them, and then learning how to fight and not give up without his powers, right? And the fact that he used the art of the silent fist or whatever. Dude, I always forget. Silent way, right? Against his own father who taught him that. That was so fucking sick, man. Just dodging everything from Emperor Garmadon, right? So that was just top notch from him. And then just the growth, the character growth. Obviously at the start he was frustrated, right? Like frustrated from his lack of his power, right? Lack of able to do anything, right? To help the city. And I just like the fact that he kind of grew, and then his mindset changed, and he was able to inspire a lot of people in the city to not give up as well. So that was actually fucking sick, just from start to finish. I liked every bit of that. Hopefully we do get to see what happens next season. Like, he's aware of the Onis invading, right? How is he gonna tackle this as the leader right now, right? So yeah. All right, next character, Misako. What did Misako do? Not much this season, right? I think I'll just put her along with Pitzel. Yeah, she didn't have that much compared to last season. This season she was pretty much captured, right? Yeah, she was captured, and then nothing else happened. Yeah. Okay, now I remember. Garmadon. Oh my god, Garmadon was my favorite character this season. 100%. Just the comeback, the evilness, from start to finish. The usage of his powers was fucking so cool, man. Like creating those elemental blades, right? I still don't get the dragon bone thing with the elemental blade thing, how it didn't nullify it, but other than that, it was just so sick from start to finish. His emotions, him being, to us thinking that he was emotionless, but then him seeing the sight of losing Harumi, and then those emotions actually budding and growing, right? So it means he's not completely evil, right? Like, he generally still had some, I guess, love or tenderness, right, for someone. So that was actually really, really cool to see. And then the only thing I didn't like was the way it ended, to be honest. Like, I felt like he was taken down a bit too easily. You know what I mean? I felt like that it could have been a lot more epic, but still, I was still satisfied with the ending. It's just I kind of wish it was a little bit more, right? But yeah. Damn, I feel like I have a lot in this plus. Holy. The Colossus. Colossus was great. I liked the Colossus. I think it was super cool. I think just the fight for control over the Colossus. Holy shit, man! Like, what do you even do against that? I was just surprised he got tied up, man. Like, I'll be honest, those chains aren't doing jack shit. Like, if it was actually more realistic, those chains are doing jack shit. If it had some thicker chains, like, I don't know, maybe like 100 times thicker, then sure, you're doing something to it. But those tiny ass, skinny ass chains, bro, there's no way you're doing anything to it, man. All right, last one. I'm not sure why I don't remember this character. Wait, let me check. All right, not sure why this person's not coming to my mind right now. Like, I can't find it. So I'll just put them at NA for now. Just, hit me up in the comments and then I'll probably remember. But yeah. All right, overall, I think this would be what my list would be. If there's anything I would change. The thing is, like, did I like Mr. E more than the ninjas, though? I do wonder about that. Like, obviously, his death had such an impact for me. I was actually pretty sad about that. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that, actually. Yeah. Okay, I think this would be the final list. You know what? Just let me know down below in the comments what you guys, think of the list and what your top 5 characters are for the season. I know that sometimes you guys comment like your top 5 characters of all time, but I just want to know your specific, top 5 for this season, right? So yeah. All right, we're on to start season 10 now, so make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Laters.